Cain, his brother, brought his what? Brought his vegetables, right? And God said, no, ways, Cain. I can't accept, your gift, or I can't accept what you're actually bringing to me as a sacrifice, because I already said to your father and mother that without the shedding of the blood, and without the shedding of the blood, there is no remission. And Cain, filled with an evil spirit, he was rebellious and did not hearken. And in the book of Genesis chapter 4, that's where we get the story of Cain and Abel. And Cain was so rebellious up to an extent that he in fact fled to the land of the north, apostated from the true gospel of God. Right? Here we acknowledge that the same thing in the sanctuary, it was supposed to be acknowledged. Blood. Without blood, there is no remission. That is why Christ died for us with his blood. And through his blood, he saved the world. Now that's something of critical importance that we need to understand. The blood there, or the lamb, it only could save only a soul. You see, when a soul, or when the children of Israel will wake up in the morning and they bring the lamb, right, to the sanctuary to ask for forgiveness, they could not save the whole world. They could not save the whole 12 tribes of Israel. No, it was only for one soul, for that specific individual. But as time went on, when my Christ came on earth, there's something huge that played a very major role. But we're going to digest, right, of critical importance. Let's acknowledge what we found, the first thing towards the eastern gates, or in the sanctuary. Exodus 27 verse 3 says, "And thou shalt make his pans to receive his ashes." His pans there signifies the altar of burning sacrifice. "And his shovels, and his basins, and his flesh hooks, and his fire pans, all the vessels thereof, thou shalt make of brass." Right? So the first thing the image portrays, that when you go towards the east side, or the eastern gate, you will actually acknowledge the altar of burnt sacrifice. What did you actually acknowledge also? In the book of Exodus 10:18 says, "Thou shalt also make a laver of brass, and his foot also of brass, to wash withal. And thou shalt put it between the tabernacle of the congregation and the altar, and thou shalt put water therein." The image portrays, or the graphic portrays, when you go towards the western side, going towards the first apartment, the temple, right? You actually acknowledge the lava. Now let's move into the holy place, which was the first apartment. What did we actually find inside? What did God instruct Moses to actually install inside the what? Inside the tabernacle. First thing that we acknowledge in the book of Exodus chapter 25:31 says, "And thou shalt make a candlestick of pure gold. Of beaten work shall the candle be made. His shaft and his branches, his bowls, his knobs, and his flowers shall be of the same." 32. "And 6 branches shall come out of the side of it, 3 branches of the candlestick out of the one side, and 3 branches of the candlesticks out of the other side." Right? Here's an image or graphic that portrays from which side? Southern side. We acknowledge the candle lampsticks, and as you can acknowledge the candle lampsticks, the branches of 3, right? Then they become the 7 candle lampsticks, which were supposed to be kept burning. What else was found in the sanctuary, or in the temple, first apartment? Exodus 25:23 says, "Thou shalt also make a table of shittim wood." Now this was the table of shewbread. Here's an image or graphic that portrays that towards, or on the northern side, as far as the book of Exodus is concerned, we acknowledge the table of shewbread. That's where now the bread was actually found. The 12 bread, or the 12 loaves of the children of Israel, signified the breath of life, who is Christ. Right? What also was found? When you go inside towards the western side, you would actually acknowledge in the book of Exodus chapter 30 Verse 1, which says, "And thou shalt make an